Welcome to Tooltech Geek. I want to talk about this tool that doesn't have a whole lot of reviews on YouTube, although there is one from a year ago from a Spanish channel, which is really good, really in-depth. And this is a multi-tool that I found on Amazon at not very expensive. The brand is Flyhomes. I also saw the same tool on Temu, and the original name seems to be GHK 16. GHK is a Grand Harvest Knives, a Chinese company that makes a lot of the budget multi-tools. So the shape, for example, of the pliers will be the same as you will find in lots of these kind of low-cost multi-tools. But this has some distinctive features that I really like. So one of them is all the tools open externally, so they are readily accessible. You have the blade with liner lock, same thing with the scissors. So it's already familiar if you know all these Chinese multi-tools. It has a big pocket clip and this really long reach Phillips screwdriver, which I think is really good that is so long. Then it has other tools, a very small saw, a nail puller that is not too large, serrated blade, package opener, as this combination that has a small flat head, can opener, wire stripper, bottle opener. It has a file which is cross-cut on this side and straight on this side. Some variations of this tool have actually a ruler. So in the Spanish channel they have one which has this actually for the file, so it's cross-cut and a ruler. This one came with a straight file there, and there's a reamer hole or sewing hole with the hole. So pretty kind of standard tools, except for the really long Phillips, which I find very good, and it's not super heavy, so it's probably good for EDC. It weighs 8.6 ounces, so it's just approximately the same as this more 8.7 here, so about the same as this one that's Perwin. This is one that doesn't have the interchangeable bit driver, sort of a wave clone, but they really reuse the same kind of tools or technology as in other tools from the same company. For example, these locks, there's lots of very similar pieces as in these other ones. This is one that has the detachable scissors. Something I was a bit intrigued by this is the similarities with some Roxxon tools. So for example, the Roxxon M2, the scissors seems to have a very similar system, and then the pocket clip also seems to be more or less the same. So I don't know if I don't think they are made by the same company, but similar technologies overall. So there may be some sort of shared DNA between Roxxon and these GHK tools. So overall, I think it's a very maybe less well-known tool, but it's been around for a while, and at least in Europe. Here they seems like this brand had only very few available on Amazon, but seems to be also available on Temu, and it cost in the $20 or so range. I like it. Seems like a good, very simple, very basic EDC multi-tool with lots of functions. And that's all I wanted to share. Thank you for watching.